welcome to the Grind Fitness's little educational seminars, I guess. Just different topics that I'm going to talk about as far as like working out, how you should eat, and things of that nature. Well, this is the view of the gym that I work at. It's actually Farino Sports Fitness Club. This is where we kind of come out and have lunch. I figured my first one will be out here because how can you say no to that view? So one of the things that most of the people actually ask me when they first start training is obviously about food. Food is like the hardest obstacle to overcome. One of the things that they always ask is, how many times a day I should be eating, what should I eat, things of that nature. So first off, the primary question is what I should be eating. So there's enough information out there, internet, TV, articles, just blogs, different fitness professionals that will kind of tell you to where you know what not to eat. You know that eating fried food is not good for you. You know eating foods that are saturated in fat, things that are in high fructose corn syrup, things that are very sugar based, it's just not good for you. So 90% of the battle is just kind of getting rid of the stuff that you know you're not supposed to eat. Don't eat the stuff you know you're not supposed to eat, and 50% of the battles are already won. The second thing is that what I've run into is, you see it a little bit more with women than you do with men. Women have a tendency not to eat enough, where men have a tendency to eat too much. Either one is bad. If you don't eat enough, your body thinks it's starving, slows down your metabolism. If you're eating too much, the excess calories are going to be stored as fat because your body thinks it's preparing for something or hibernating for something. Not really hibernating, but the excess calories are going to be stored as fat. So you got to find that balance of eating the right amount, eating the good quality food, and eating frequently enough to where your body doesn't think that it's either starving or that it's storing calories for the future. So the rule of thumb, depending on the fat content in the food, usually it's anywhere between 3 and 4.5 hours. So the lighter the food, the shorter the time it is for you to eat more frequently. So the best plan of action for the average individual is you want to take your total caloric intake, whatever that is. Let's say I'm just taking a number out of the air. Let's say it's 2,000 calories. You want to divide that over your day. So if your day starts at 6 o'clock in the morning and ends at 10 o'clock at night, what is that, 16 hours, you want to divide the 2,000 calories over the 16 hours. So that way you can eat frequently throughout the day. You're gonna eat your breakfast, your mid-morning, your lunch, your mid-afternoon, your dinner, and then sleep, and then repeat the cycle. So when people ask me how frequently you should eat, you wanna try to eat as smaller portions and as frequently as possible. That's just a better plan of action. Does it have to be that way? No. Life gets in the way. You may have to buy protein bars, you may have to buy supplements. Those are Band-Aids for literally supplements for food. So in other words, if you don't have an opportunity to make your food or you don't have an opportunity to eat quality food, you want to substitute that with a protein shake or a meal replacement shake or a protein bar, something that is going to give you caloric intake, but that's not going to be bad for you. It's not going to be high caloric intake or even bad. Even some of the bars out there are not that great. Some of the bars out there are very, very high in sugar because sugar gives you flavor. Fat gives you flavor. So some of them, you also got to pick and choose which protein bars are going to be best for you. So you do have to do a little research. You have to learn how to do the packaging. You have to learn a little bit about carbohydrates. You have to learn a little bit about fat. You have to learn a little bit about protein. There's a lot of rules for thought. People are going a little bit more on the vegan lifestyle now. I like animals. I like eating animals. So it's something that I don't talk about or I really don't promote because I enjoy eating animals. So it's something that, for me, it's something that's important to me. So you want to try to balance it out to where you're eating a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbohydrates, and as little as fat as you possibly can. So you want to try to cut out fat altogether because everything that you eat is going to have some type of fat. If you cook chicken, you're going to probably cook it with some type of oil. If you cook rice, you're probably going to have some type of oil in the rice. So again, it's not that you want to cut out fat completely, but you want to try to cut out as much fat as you possibly can. Eat some type of protein. For me, it's either chicken or beef, sometimes pork, sometimes egg whites, whatever it may be. As far as your total caloric intake, that's a whole other topic. Depends on your activity level. It depends on your BMI, which is your body mass index. It also depends up here psychologically how much of a calorie cut can you possibly take, because your body will adjust to anything. You could be eating almost nothing and your body will adjust and just burn off the fat or the calories or what it might do. Now, the thing with diet, the closer you get to your goal, whatever that imaginary goal, well, it's not imaginary, whatever that unattainable goal is, or whatever that goal is down the road, the closer you get to it, the more specific or the more in tune you need to be for your specific fitness needs. At the very beginning, not that important. Cut out the crap that you know you're not supposed to eat. Try to eat more frequently throughout the day. Drink more water. The farther along you get into it, the more disciplined you must be on your food. Start cutting out even more, eating more greens, adding more fruits, cutting out as much saturated fat as possible. At the very beginning, don't go crazy. My personal suggestion, Monday through Friday, try to be as disciplined as possible. Saturday and Sunday, give a little bit of leeway. Life is too short not to enjoy life, unless you're competing for something. If you're competing for something, you have a specific goal, that's something different. But everyday life, 9 to 5, stick to it Monday through Friday and enjoy life, especially if you're married, you have kids, things of that nature. You also want to live life. You want to try to be disciplined Monday through Friday, so Saturday and Sunday, if you want to go out with your family, go out with your family. You want to go to a barbecue, go out with a barbecue. You want to go have a drink, you go out with a drink. Anything in excess is obviously not good for you. Same idea with food. So try to be as disciplined as possible. Anyways, that's my little rant on how many times you should eat. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm probably going to be doing one of these a week on different topics, from food to biomechanics to just exercising and fitness related. Please comment below, ask me any questions. Also give me topics to talk about. Obviously, I know what I want to talk about, but at the end of the day, it's all about you and what you want to hear and what things you want to learn. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.